Yeah, hi, I'm Tom Talene, representing Ecolit at the Chicago Green Business Summit put on by the United for a Sustainable America. Ecolit is a Chicago manufacturer of custom LED light boxes. Here in the city of Chicago, we manufacture the custom LED light boxes to our clients' specific specifications. LED light boxes are a great avenue by which corporations can promote or convey a message. They can market and promote a product, convey a message to reach the consumer in a very captivating fashion. LED lights use 40% less energy than fluorescent light boxes, so it's a very green product. You can get ComEd rebates in switching out LED lighting instead of using fluorescent. One of the great features of the LED light boxes is that we incorporate our own extruded aluminum snap frames, so you can switch in and out the graphics during the course of the year. If you're a company, all you need to do is open up the snap frame and put in the different graphics, and you're up and running. The LED light boxes here in Chicago, we use a V-cut acrylic panel, and that's our light guided panel. So there's just one bead of LED lighting on the edge, and then it's disseminated with the V-cut acrylic panel. Notice how that the lux reading is consistent anywhere on the panel, and you accomplish that with the V-cut. So it's a great avenue for companies to promote a product. It's all green, and should you want to have an interest, you can contact us online. Our website is www.ecolitus.com. Yeah, the LED light boxes are comprised of the extruded aluminum frame, and then the light guided panel is the panel that disseminates and illuminates the graphics above it. And at Ecolit, we have the machine that V-cuts the pattern on the back of the sign. We can do any size. We're doing things that are 80 inches long and 21 inches tall. We just got a bid, and we're building a light box for a new ad agency here in Chicago, and the light box 7 feet by 5 feet. So regardless of what your specifications and your sizes are, we can get you a very good competitive price that would definitely rival anything that's being done in China, with the quality far better and made right here in the USA. I mean, it's been used quite a bit over in Europe and mainly Asia for over 5 or 6 years, and now that's coming into the United States. One thing that's advantageous for the LED light boxes is the fact that it's a static, consistent message. It's lit, it's captivating, it's going to draw attention almost like an artwork for the consumer passing by. So it's advantageous more so than even liquid crystal displays. The liquid crystal displays, they scroll and things like that. Consumers don't enjoy that. They get distracted by it. They think it's a TV. So this a static, consistent message being used with an LED light box is more advantageous in drawing the attention of the consumer. There's a couple different ways that you can actually channel and disseminate the light in a light box. As I mentioned, we do the V-cut, or you can print the pattern on the back of the acrylic. The way we do it with the V-cut, it's far more superior because it's V-cut, it's going to stay there forever. If you print the pattern that disseminates the light on the back of the acrylic, it's going to deteriorate over time. An LED light box is you can leave it on 24 hours a day. It'll stay lit and vivacious for anywhere from 50 to 100,000 hours. So you're talking about 5 to 10 years. So that's an amazing way that you can always connect with the consumer passing by. An LED light box uses 40% less energy than a light box that is made with fluorescent tubes. And then, of course, with an LED light, you don't have to worry about any of the vapors or the chemicals or whatever it may happen to be that you find in fluorescent, like mercury. So it's going to stay lit a lot longer, less maintenance, and all you need to do is snap open the frame and change your graphics during the course of the year. At Ecolit, we have, this is a frame right here that's used for interior use, but we've also developed and we have an aluminum extruded frame that can be used for exterior use, and it's sealed with silicone, and it's completely 100% waterproof. Oh, what's so great about Ecolit is the fact that we're generating growth, creating jobs right here in the inner city of Chicago. The city of Chicago has been instrumental. We've received grant money from the city that has allowed us to bring our property that we own and our factory up to code. So that's a wonderful grant that we've received. The local Chamber of Commerce and the state of Illinois Chamber of Commerce have been very instrumental in supporting our company. So it's really exciting to have somebody with a green technology that's building things here in Chicago, building in the United States, like I say, generating growth and creating jobs. And the success that we've had, we've been able to double our employment and the number of people that we've employed over the last 6 months. I mean, any company or commercial building that utilizes LED lighting would go points towards their LEED certification, and like in everything in this product that we manufacture is all recyclable. So after 10 years, should it burn out, all you need to do is recycle every aspect of it, the wire, the acrylic, the LED. It's just a fantastic product. Something that we can do for commercial buildings that they might use right now, fluorescent, to illuminate directories within their properties and things like that. We can go in and give them a bid on how much it would cost to switch out the fluorescent tube to use LED to illuminate all of the directories. One thing that's advantageous is that LED lighting runs on 12 volt. So what we do is just introduce a transformer that would bring the power from 220 or 110 to 12 volt, and then illuminate the LED within any pre-existing boxes or directories, and then they can use LED, and they'll get a rebate from ComEd, and then of course then they're going to be realizing less energy bills from the electric provider. There are a lot of companies. It'll be different for every application, and depending on how big of the existing boxes that they do have, but we have the ability that we can provide somebody with an energy audit that would give them an analysis of what kind of savings that they think they could realize. Oh, absolutely. I mean, the companies that we do business with, like Intelligentsia, banks, they're not just local, but they have customers all around the country. So what they're introducing is the LED light boxes, and then they just switch out the graphics during the course of the year, depending on what kind of sales they've got, how they want to promote their brand out across the United States. So once we have the LED light boxes made to their specifications, send it out to their customers, they can just change their marketing and the printed material as they feel fit during the course of the year. There's a lot of local companies. We're a member of the West Central Business Association, which is a chamber of commerce on the west side of Chicago. Also, we're active with an organization called the Industrial Corridor of near West Chicago. And all of these organizations have a really fantastic, robust part of their existence is promoting green companies. So, and they reach, you know, the local aldermen. We've had Senator Durbin come and speak with us. We just had Governor Quinn was here today. So there's a lot of people that are reaching out to those companies that are providing an alternative so that we can reduce our carbon footprint on the world. And so there's a really great a lot of a lot of activity going into these industries.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've been able to double our staff over the last six months. We're bringing in people that have backgrounds in manufacturing and soldering of wires and things like that, or trades of cabinet making, whatever it may happen to do with the cutting. We've had a great relationship with a company called West Town here in Chicago, and it's a training company. And what they do is they get grant money from the city, and they have a training of employees, and we've been hiring people from their training programs. There's been a lot of changes, a lot of improvements in LED. The prices are going down in the LED lighting. We've been able to find really good sources now for power supplies, the acrylic, the LED. So there have been some really great inroads of improvements in the industry, and the prices have been going down. For an LED light box this size, that would be about 12 by 15. Our cost to a customer for this LED light box would only be $120. For something that would be about 200 square feet, the cost of that would be about, $150. So, and the bigger you get, the more reasonable the pricing is. We just did a beautiful light box for a wonderful ad agency in Chicago. The light box, 7 feet by 5 feet. That LED light box is only $1,030. That's $30 a square foot. And it's just so vivacious. It's as vivacious as a flat screen TV or terminal, computer terminal. They're in the healthcare industry. There's a lot of display companies that cater to providing signage for healthcare in hospitals and things like that. And what we're doing is working with them to introduce LED light-guided panels to illuminate those and convey a message within the healthcare industry. So that's one way. In fashion, LED light boxes are a great way for retailers to reach the consumer, whatever it may happen to be. It's really vivacious, and so anything that you can develop and design on a computer screen can be printed on the color fast film that we use that is illuminated. So any graphics that you can develop on a computer can be printed on the color fast film and then placed in an LED light box. We also can incorporate, and we've worked with a lot of commercial photographers, in which if you give us a digital image, we can then print that and illuminate that also. We're working with an amazing artist here in Chicago, and she does all of her artwork on acrylic, and so now she's just, because it's so vivacious, their color's such amazing, now she has an application by which she can lay her hand-painted acrylic over our light-guided panel, and it really brings it to life that much more what it would have been. And another application is that we're also printing her artwork on silk, and then we're applying the silk inside and on top of the light-guided panel, and it's just so spectacular. It's just amazing. And the thing is, though, too, so if you're generating, your energy from solar or wind, and then it's knocked down for use within that building, what's advantageous about the LED lighting is that it only runs on 12 volts, so it's going to draw less energy from that store of energy than anything else would that would run on 110. So it'd be very advantageous to use something like LED, to power and convey a message or whatever it may happen to be. As a matter of fact, the company here at this Chicago Green Business Summit, Event Creative, they're helping coordinate and put this venue on. We're working with them, and we are actually going to be providing LED light boxes within their bathrooms for advertising purposes. They're going to be using these LED light boxes to help promote an event while it's going on. You can do things like that, the Shed Aquarium, you can do it at the Field Museum. Any venue that you have, you can promote what's going on in a very vivacious, captivating way to draw the attention of the people that are at that event of what's going on in a very stylish, fashion-driven way. Oh, yeah, I mean, all the beautiful architectural landmarks in Chicago, they've had beautiful light boxes, department stores, the wonderful theaters and things like that. All they need to do is convert those light boxes from fluorescent to LED, and it'll be just as vivacious. And what the advantageous aspect of it is, you're going to be, saving a lot of money because your energy bills are going to go down. Yeah, it's Tom Talene with Ecolit here in Chicago, custom manufacturer of LED light boxes. We can be reached at www.ecolitus.com.